I'm sad to be drinking for this not so happy occasion. It's not like I wanna be smoking again, but I'm alone and heartbroken against my will, 'cause you up and left home in what seemed like a second. My whole world turned small town, and it flipped right upside down. No, I can't sugarcoat it. When I'm asked how's it going, I'm coping. Not forever, but for now, I'm checking out. Yeah, that's how I'm coping. I'm not trying to stop you, 'cause if it's not right, it's a no use. Tell me something that I don't know already. Like, what was the point of all this anyway? Don't wipe my tears away, 'cause with them goes some of the pain. You heal in your time, and I'll heal in mine. I can't sugarcoat it. When I'm asked how's it going, I'm coping. Not forever, but for now, I'm checking out. Yeah, that's how I'm coping. Coping, coping. Oh, let me be. Destruct myself to sleep. This could get ugly, but it can't hurt me. At least not permanently, hopefully. No, I can't sugarcoat it. When I'm asked how's it going, I'm coping. Forever, but for now, I'm checking out. Yeah, that's how I'm coping. Coping, coping, yeah. No, I can't sugarcoat it. When I'm asked how's it going, I'm coping. Not forever, but for now, I'm checking out. Yeah, that's how I'm coping. Not forever, but for now, I'm checking out. Yeah, that's how I'm coping.
You're watching Rogers TV, St. John's.
The St. John's International Women's Film Festival is back again this year, over 30 years, October the 14th to the 18th. That's right now. Go to womensfilmfestival.com to check out all of the screenings. You can see some really cool films. There's a lot of hype here. And then if you tune in to Edward Fogg on Tuesday, I'll be interviewing the executive director. But first, womensfilmfestival.com.
This is Rogers TV. Welcome back, everybody. It is Out of the Fog, and it's the first show that we're rocking out here this season, and I couldn't be more excited to be bringing it in with a few besties, and just what I needed to start off this season was a bit of coping, because we've all been doing our share of that.
True.
And joined with me right now is the amazing Carolina East and the one and only St. John Charcuterie man himself, Sheldon O'Neill. What's up, guys?
How you doing? How you doing?
Fantastic.
How are we? How
How's
are we
everyone?
doing? How are we doing?
Can we all hug?
Sorry,
no,
I
we're
can't
not
feel
allowed
you,
to do that.
but you look great.
Oh, man.
You do look great.
You do too.
You know, you're the rose between two thorns. How does that feel?
Well, that's debatable, I
Is that
think.
right?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. I'm all about it.
Yeah, don't cry about it.
I mean, I've been doing a lot of crying over the last few months, not gonna lie.
Well, you bring us to a Wicked TSN turning point, because life in the performance arena,
Yeah.
shows, touring, all of that excitement, and then we all know what happened. We're not going to say it.
I
And
know.
next thing you know, it's Whiskey Wednesdays.
Well, you know what? It's funny how Whiskey Wednesday came about. At the beginning, the beginning of March, I was getting ready to go to Toronto. I just found out I was a semi-finalist with the SiriusXM Top of the Country, which is this huge opportunity. We were days away from getting on a plane to go to do this wicked recording in a big fancy studio in Toronto, and then it all stopped. And the whole world stopped. And I quickly became completely engulfed in anxiety, even more than normal. I have the worst anxiety, and
You don't have anxiety, do you?
I know, right?
No.
Leo, you didn't know that,
I don't
do you
know
know?
that, but no.
But I'm pretty open about it, because I feel like a lot of people they hold that as a negative thing, and sometimes, I mean, it can be negative for me personally, but I like to be open and honest about my anxiety. The first couple of months of the lockdown, it consumed me completely. I had no creativity whatsoever. I didn't want to sing. I didn't want to do any co-writes. I didn't even want to talk to people about music. Every day I had to survive to get through to the next day to do it all over again. But 2 months passed, and I finally saw the light, I guess you could say, and I felt better about the situation, and I took a hold of the way of thinking that I was, that path that I was going down, and I wanted to create again, and I wanted to get out there, and I wanted to be like the St. John's Ellen DeGeneres kind of thing, where I could, bring some laughter and some fun and some music into people's evenings. And I released a single called Soaked in Whiskey, and I thought, well, we should do a Whiskey Wednesday. And that's where this gentleman comes in. Obviously he's a celebrity around here, I think it's safe to say. He makes some of the best drinks and some of the best charcuterie boards I've ever seen or tasted. And I asked him if he'd be a part of it, and I tell you, he's been with me ever since.
Yeah, I don't know how many weeks we did.
I think we did 8 or 9 weeks.
In a row.
Yeah, it's like we're dating, we're steady now, basically.
Yeah.
We're in a
we're
committed
definitely
relationship.
The bubble.
Yeah.
Well, from Whiskey Wednesday to Frisky Friends Day. I made that up just now, I'm
No,
sorry.
It's good.
Everyone
I'll use
watching.
that one. Yeah.
So, talk about Whiskey Wednesday. How can we even watch it, and what goes on?
So right now, actually, we're taking a little bit of a break until probably mid-November. What originally would happen is we would, myself and Sheldon would get together, and most of the times, because the weather was so beautiful this summer, we would do them outside, or we would do them in an area that gave us the opportunity to be socially distant, and keeping safety, obviously, again, anxiety McGee. So I was like, there's like a hand washing station on my front porch. So yeah, we just invited some of our friends. We've had Mallory Johnson has been to a bunch of them. Stephen Green has been a huge part of it. Andrew Rogers. I mean, these names are bananas. Quote the Raven. We've had guest chefs come in. Jamie Clark came in, and remember
right,
those
yeah.
tacos that he made?
Delicious.
Changed our lives. But nothing compares to the drinks that Sheldon O'Neill created for these things.
Well, I want to hand it over to you, my brother. So talk
why
to
we
me
had to
about
take a little
charcuterie, talk cocktails, talk magic to me. What goes on, and where did you get your love for all things entertaining?
Funny you say magic, it's just all an illusion.
That's why you got your cape on, is that true?
That's true, I'm a wizard.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, I was, funny enough, Carolyn, talking about anxiety. I mean, I think we all had a little dose of that throughout the past few months, of just the uncertainty of what was happening. So to be able to have something weekly to look forward to get out of the house and be engaged again in something that wasn't just me and the dog, that was a really nice moment or a really nice event for me to be able to look forward to weekly. So, and it's been a while since I've done cocktail stuff. It's mostly been the charcuterie things over the past couple of years. So it was really nice to be able to get back into that creative vibe again, like you said, which really afforded that time. And then trying to match up the cocktails that one either related to lyrics of your songs or to what you told me that you wanted that particular day.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, guys, we're in our final minute, okay? I want to talk about where people can access these beautiful custom-made charcuterie boards and the special drinks and cocktails that you make. How can they get at you?
Yeah, so Instagram, St. John Charcuterie, St. John Charcuterie, one word, or just Sheldon O'Neill, or Facebook, St. John Charcuterie, but also doing at Corked Wine Bar, 345 Duckworth Street. I'm there every Saturday evening with Sherry Holland and doing sit-down seatings, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. So people can contact down there and drop her a line and make a reso for the Saturdays, but then takeaway boards are game on as well.
Thank you so much. Corked is at new, so make sure you get on the go. And I want to talk to you about Hunger and how we can listen to your new track.
So Hunger is being officially released on October the 9th to all the radio stations, but right now it is actually available on iTunes, Apple Music, anywhere you download and stream, and Spotify. But yeah, I'd love for you guys to check it out. That's a fun song too.
It is. It's awesome. And we're going to hear from you a little bit later in the show too, aren't we?
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
I'm gonna sing to you again.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I'll be the weirdo in the shadows. So guys, I'll tell you what, Carolina East, big thing. She's back on the go. And if you want to check out those Whiskey Wednesdays, please do. And Sheldon O'Neill from St. John Charcuterie, thank you so much, guys, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We'll see you in a second. And we'll be right back, guys, after this break.
All right, girls.
Mom, you said it's played again.
Workplace injuries hurt the most at home.
It's about sharing and caring. It's about doing and belonging. It's about living life to its fullest. And it's about laughing out loud. We are L'Arche Canada, and we're about witnessing and sharing the gifts of all people. Learn more about us today.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Out of the Fog, and I'm really pumped that I just got to hang out with Carolina East and Sheldon O'Neill, Sheldy Locks as I call him, but I'll save that for another show. St. John Charcuterie and Whiskey Wednesdays, what a laugh. And we have another performance coming on from Carolina East just after this. But for now, I want to talk health, I want to talk wellness, I want to talk being gentle to yourself. And who better to lead us through a conversation like this than the beautiful, amazing, talented Lea Coultas. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Well, I know you've been on TV 80 million times, and this is old hat to you, so...
Oh, yeah, right.
Yawn fest, hey. No, I know this is not something that you've done a lot, but
No.
as a performer who's played downtown for years, you are used to having conversations around things and telling stories, aren't you?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, here we go. So, gentle yoga is a growing type of yoga happening, very popular amongst many folks. And the idea of yoga is something that I think we're all growing more of an understanding about. Why don't you start off by telling us what led you into yoga?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was many years ago, probably about 15 years ago, I guess, when I did my first yoga class. And I went to some beginners classes here in the city. And super intimidating and not flexible, not in great shape, and just always felt like there was no class that suited me, even in the beginner's realm, you know? So fast forward a few years later, many years later, I guess, I decided to start taking more, and then I thought, there's still nothing here that I'm finding that I can do myself. So I started taking trainings with the idea of maybe curating my own type of yoga for people that are more like me. So that maybe don't have the typical yoga physique, or that is just not flexible, right? So yeah, that's basically where that started about 4 years ago. And then I started doing gentle yoga classes in person. So I was teaching all bodies, all ages. And now I've just decided to launch my own online gentle yoga business through Zoom. So since COVID happened, basically, you know, everyone was affected by that. And yeah, so that's basically where that took me.
Well, I want to build on that because took you it did. You have been around the world getting your certification. What is it like to take your passion on the road like that?
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, that was an amazing experience. I'm so blessed that I actually was able to go to places like Thailand and Costa Rica and do different trainings and learn yoga and meditation from, you know, all different kinds of teachers. And then sort of curate my own understanding of it. Because like I said, for me, having severe anxiety, I suffer from depression as well. And so really, like, it was the catalyst for me to do yoga myself and figure out a way to get to know my own body, basically.
So
Yeah.
I ask a question.
Yes.
When you are in front of your people
Yes.
who are attending your classes,
Yes.
in person or virtually, what do they say?
Oh my God. Well, they've said a lot of amazing things, actually, and that's been the humbling part of this whole experience, is that for me, trying to get people to just come to a class, you know, is one thing. But when they've come, a lot of them have been super fearful as well, and had all these judgments around themselves. And a lot of them are just saying things like they're not feeling pain anymore, they're building their own strength, they're feeling confident enough to come to class and honor their experience and not do every single thing that I do. You know, they're actually learning more about their bodies, how to move.
I want to do more than I thought I could, and you're going to show me over the next minute and a bit a pose or a movement or something that I can do using chair yoga, which is your specialty, which everybody watching at home know that yoga is not all about walking on in and standing on your hands. It's about getting to know your body, stretching, breathing, and taking those moments, and you're going to show me a moment right now.
Exactly.
So
all right,
teach
so
me, teacher.
let's both come to standing.
Okay.
All right, so basically the purpose of a chair, like having a chair in chair yoga, is to bring the floor up to you. So a lot of times, you know, when you enter into a yoga space, you roll out your mat, you're sitting on the floor. Some people just can't do that, right? So what I'm going to teach you now, forward bend or forward fold, is a very common yoga stretch.
Okay.
And it's really good for head to toe.
Okay.
Okay? So what you're going to do is, you're going to be square just like that. And I'm going to get you to actually move a little bit away from the chair. Yeah, exactly. All right. So can you see me? Can you see? Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to get grounded. I want you to place your hand here on your belly, both hands.
All of it?
Yep. You're going to look down at your feet. You're going to make sure that your feet are hip distance apart. All right, perfect. Now you're going to roll those shoulders back, and you're going to take a nice big breath in and exhale. All right, already feeling a little calmer?
I am, thank
I know
you.
I do. Sweet. Okay. So now what you're going to do is take your hands, relax them. Okay. So you're going to inhale, bring hands up overhead. And as you exhale, you're going to come forward. So you're going to come forward, keeping your arms straight. Go all the way down until your hands reach the chair. Okay. So your hands are going to be flat against the chair. Perfect. All right. So now what you can do is either you can take a step back. Perfect. You can take a step even further back, if you like, and just start to bring your head down. Okay? Start to relax. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms.
Oh,
excellent.
I see.
Bending the knees a little bit. Perfect. So you basically can just go as deep as you feel. All right? And take a back breath in here. And exhale and just soften the shoulders even more. Awesome. Yeah. All right. So now you're just going to look up a little bit. All right? You're going to take a big step in towards the chair. Perfect. And you're going to take another big breath. And as you exhale, you're just going to round yourself up to standing. Perfect. Yeah. All right. And that's it. So that's like a great stretch for head to toe. I mean, you could do that anywhere. You could do that in your kitchen, against your countertop, kitchen table, chair, wherever, right? That's a good one.
Oh, it's handy to have a nap here now. I'm going to ask you a question. We're in the final minute.
Yeah.
The girl in the back of the yoga class who was intimidated and didn't think it was for her, that she belonged. And when you look at the woman in front of the class now teaching so many people and giving them that confidence, how does that make you feel?
Oh my God, I could cry, honestly. I probably will. Yeah, no, it feels amazing because even still to this day, I still go into a yoga class and I still get super intimidated looking around me and thinking, you know, that I'm not good enough or I can't do this, and you know, the voices that go in your head. But it's like, I'm here. That's all you have to keep telling yourself. I'm here, take a breath, honor your experience, honor your body. Don't judge yourself, don't be your harshest critic. You know, we're so quick to give other people love and not ourselves, and so it's like, just take that chance. If you're even a little bit curious about it, just do it. Just try it, and try it with me.
Shall. Guys, it's Gentle Yoga with Lea. Where can we get at you?
So yeah, www.gentleyogawithlea.com is my website. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, Gentle Yoga with Lea. That's Lea with no H.
Right.
Yeah, and those are the places that you
We're
can.
going to get at you,
Yeah.
aren't we, everybody?
Yes.
So guys, thank you so much, and thank you for what you've done for me for the last number of 20-odd years, but who's counting? Love you so much. I'm
Love
so
you
proud
too.
of you.
Oh, thank you.
Out of the Fog, guys. We'll be right back after this break. Well, guys, what can I say? I'm all limbered up, and I'm feeling really great. It was another awesome show of Out of the Fog. Thank you so much to Carolina East, Sheldon O'Neill, Stephen Green, Mallory on the backup, and I want to tell you that Lea Coultas from Gentle Yoga with Lea is someone I want you guys to meet. She got it going on. Tune in next time. Until then, here's one more track from Carolina East. This is Until You're Sorry. We'll see you next time.
Another bouquet of flowers showing up at my door. Cards and gifts in showers, but this time I need more, because these things they can't erase all the things that you say. Grand gestures, they can't fix this. Oh, not like you can. You seem to forget you never did apologize. Beg me for forgiveness for lie after lie. Maybe we can move on, pick up where we left off. Baby, not until you are whisper nothings, however sweet, they really play with my head. You don't know how much it would mean if you just show up instead, because these things, they can't erase all the things that you said. Grand gestures can't fix this. Oh, not like you can. You seem to forget you never did apologize. Beg me for forgiveness for lie after lie. Maybe we can move on, pick up where we left off. Baby, not until you are sorry. Say you wish you could take it back. If you could, you would make it better. Show me that you can feel bad. Make your actions louder than your love letter. You seem to forget you never did apologize. Beg me for forgiveness for lie after lie. Maybe we can move on, pick up where
until you are sorry. You seem to forget you never did apologize. Beg me for forgiveness for lie after lie. Maybe we can move on, pick up where we left off. Baby, not until you are sorry. You are sorry.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us